Hi, my name is Jay. I got accepted into an X-ray program and I have to move out of my room. And as you can tell, it's a bit heavily decorated. So I want to take you guys on a little tour to see it before I have to pack everything up. Starting towards the entrance of my room, the back of my door has this calendar that I got at the beginning of the year. It has a picture of me and my partner. On the door handle, I have all these lays throughout the years that I've graduated all different types of schools. The giant lump on the side over here is where I keep a bunch of my accessories like hats, belts, and bags and stuff like that. It's fallen over a few times, but it does its job most times. On the side over here, we have some posters from local bands and like jewelry posters that I just kind of kept on my closet doors. Behind this giant lump, I have a skeleton that I got for Halloween that I never threw away. His name is Alfredo, and he glows in the dark. On top of this giant lump is a sign my dad got me that says "Go hike" when I was super big on hiking. Moving a little into my room, I have this kind of wall of like metal tin signs that we all kind of like collected and thrifted. We as in me and my partner. This one is a welcome fish, this one is a Hot Wheels sign, and this one is a random like old school classic car sign that we thrifted. On the floor over here, I have a skateboard that's really dusty that I used to use when I was a freshman in high school. On the ending of this wall over here, I just have like another basic calendar and then a sign that I kind of experimentally wood burned that says June Plachette, my partner's name. It's pretty rough, but I like it. And then at the top over here, I have a Conan Gray poster. Moving past this hallway area, we have my giant vanity mirror. It used to be attached to a dresser at the bottom over here, but I ended up just taking it off and using it as a full-size mirror. So above this, we have my grad cap when I graduated high school. It is Everything Everywhere All at Once themed. And then I have a movie poster of my partner. And then on top of the vanity, I just have a collection of all sorts of things. A lot of things are very like meaningful, like birthday gifts or gifts when people traveled. For example, these two things are supposed to be me and my partner as fugglers and the patterns that we like. And just a bunch of Legos, so I think they're pretty cool. And then on my mirror, I have a bunch of little stickers. On this wall, I have some of my old jewelry and some basics that I always used to use. I have my earrings here that I used during like the 2020 times. I never really use them anymore, but I thought they just looked cool there. I have some prints over here and some little drawings of some stuff that I liked or like things people gave me. Over here is some more like knickknacks and stuff we collected. The story behind this rubber chicken actually is that I used to carry like a small tiny rubber chicken that actually squeaked on my keychain, but he ended up falling off and everything and getting all dirty. So when I saw this giant one, I knew I had to get him. And so now he lives on my wall. Then over here I have a Monchichi that I gave my partner when I went to Japan. And funny story is, I got it actually when I didn't really know what they were, I just thought it was cool. And then when I came back a few months later, like Miniso and all these other places started having them, and I was like, oh, that's so cool that I found it out like kind of first in Japan. Alright, moving closer, we have my small little desk in the corner. On this little like staircase, we have some like colognes or just like everyday essentials, along with some of our Pop Mart finds. We're really big into like trinkets and stuff, if you couldn't tell. On the side here, I have a mac and cheese. In the back over there is a little like stencil line graph thing that we got cut out of ourselves at Disneyland, and I thought it looked pretty cool. And then right here is a pothos or pothos that my friend Thomas propagated and gave to me, and it's grew a bit since then. Above here is a kind of like comic book strip. I don't really know where it's from. I just thought it looked cool at the thrift store, so I kind of put it right there. In the very corner, you can see kind of how cluttered I kept the bottom space. I have like a bunch of little like devices and stuff, and like an old like birthday cake thing I have. It's just kind of like my space that I put a bunch of the stuff that I don't really use too often in, and people don't really see too much of that, so that's why it's all the way at the bottom. But up here we have, oh no, he fell. Up here we have my Nintendo Switch that I impulsively bought to play Tomodachi Life, and then I have some Smiskies over here. This one my friend M gave me when it was my birthday, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then over here I have some Legos me and my partner built as well, and these guys were also for my birthday. Moving towards the windowsill area, I have this jelly cat that's a daffodil. The story behind that is that me and my partner were in a biosustainability class in high school, and we created this kind of garden bed together, and we grew like daffodil bulbs, and ours was like the most filled and most colorful one, and people were taking pictures of it, and we were really proud of that. We even got a little bouquet out of that. And then over here are some more like daffodil Legos, and then right here is a collection of like some dried flowers that my partner has given me over time. And then some more knickknacks over here. On this corner section over here, I have a bunch of photo booth strips of me and my friends and my partner that I think will be super sentimental. So slightly random, don't know if you can see, I got those Nay and Yay posters at a My Chemical Romance concert, and I think they're kind of like the coolest things ever. A bunch of prints on my wall over here that kind of takes up all this space. A lot of it is pretty random. Up here I have a Man Cave Boulevard sign that I thought was pretty funny. And then I have some Minecraft prints that I got probably from like a book at the dollar store. Like some concert tickets and stuff like that. On the wall above my bed, I have a giant Green Day poster and a Bulldog sign that I cut from my work a really long time ago because I just was so obsessed with Bulldog, and I still am. And then those two things over here are things me and my partner have made each other, like collages and stuff like that. And then up here I have a Spider-Man comic my partner gave me. Kind of getting into the meat of my room would be this whole corner right here. It's my favorite part of the room, and it is also the most heavily decorated part. I'll start kind of at the end of my bed. I have my Maru little like Fast and the Furious plushie over here. And then I have a Batman Fuggler that I really enjoy. We're big fans of Fugglers, if you can't tell. And then I have some bags over here that I use. I have a Nami postcard because I'm a big like matcha guy. And then I have my skateboard shelf that I had my dad put up a super long time ago. That just holds a bunch of trinkets, a bunch of memories, just a bunch of things I'd like to remember on that shelf. Kind of cut off above it is a giant Hello Kitty Rockstar poster and a Japanese, like, I think it's called like a Kids Day flag. It's that like fish flag that like hangs, and I think that's super cool. And then obviously all around it is my collection of Hot Wheels that I got over time. I stopped collecting them a long time ago because I think I had like way too many, but I think all of them are super cool. I have a lot of like the JDM ones or like the Liberty Kit ones. Towards the ground over here, we have a few more plushies in the corner. I have a matching Hello Kitty Rockstar one with the poster up there, some Snoopies and a Gengar, and then I have my little shoe rack and a giant hippo fuggler we got recently at Costco. And then I have my beautiful red vinyl player that my best friend Leisha gave me, and some plants, and a picture of my fish. Moving above this corner wall, we have clocks that don't work, but I think they're super cool. And we have a record that also doesn't work, and just like random prints and art from people. Now we'll be getting into this wall. Continuing on with the Hot Wheels trend and Snoopy. My dog is named Snoopy, by the way. I have the world's smallest Snoopy and a regular Hot Wheel of it. I have some little hard jewelry and San Francisco postcards, along with this pizza box over here that my friend Thomas actually earlier me, Leisha, and Thomas all hung out for the first time when we were like 15, all the way down to like San Diego, and I thought that was super fun and like super independent of us for the first time. So I kept like the lid of the pizza box as a memory. Down here we have some Lego boxes of the Legos I already showed. And then over here I have my first skateboard that's not too roughed up because I didn't know how to skate too well. And then over here is a bookshelf and some of my favorite books over here and other like necessities and stuff like that down here. And then I have my Thai constellation monster up here. And I thought, these are super cool. I've always been hoping to get one, so it's super cool that I have one now. And then right here, kind of star of the show, I have my Miffy clock that my partner got me, and it just looks so cool. I love the pop of orange. Then I have some more little like pieces that my partner's given me over time, and little Lego versions of us over there, and like a whole little trinket tray over here. And then up here is a gigantic poster. I'm assuming it's from a movie, I don't really know. But I thought it looked super cool and my partner gave it to me, so I put it right up center right there. And it looks so cool. I have my favorite Pop Mart Hirono figures over here as well. My trinket tray with all my Nitos in it. Alright, that's pretty much my room. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at it, and this will be the last time it'll ever look like this, all filled with life. And yeah, thanks for watching.